Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 31st, 2023. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle for Gemini. Goodness gracious. All right, intuition and manifestation flipped out here. And loss and dark thoughts. So deep down inside, you know that something that has escaped your grasp, something that has left the building or someone, deep down, you know it was for the best. Deep down, you know that this was a hindrance to your manifestations, a hindrance to your intuition. Maybe when this person or whenever you were in this certain place or whatever, maybe every time you were there, you felt a block, like you couldn't look. Intuition just fell out right here. Whenever you were hanging out with this person or people, you felt blocked. Okay. The attention, it's like also too, the attention, you may be losing attention or losing fame or losing popularity, and you have dark thoughts about that. Like, what in the heck did I do with the Queen of Swords? What did I do? What did I say? A lot of that is, what did I say? But the Hanged Man and Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, and Ten of Cups tells me that you may have had a blast hanging out with certain people, had a blast. You didn't turn down an invitation, right? And if that's the case, you say you didn't turn down an invitation, say that's the case here, right? Because they're showing both energies. I did turn down every single one. And then there's another that's like, I didn't turn it down at all. Now, the ones that did not turn it down, for some reason now, you feel very defensive because you are losing popularity. People are rapidly leaving your space. They see you differently now. Your reputation, I won't say your reputation is shot, but there's something different. Like you may have lost you may have felt like you've lost your touch. The dark thoughts, though, are the fact that, let me tell you something, you're elevating. Gemini, you're elevating. When you have High Priestess with the Three of Cups, intuition and manifestation, you're actually elevating. The thing is, it looks like when you're around other people, you may be sucking in their energy. You could feel stuff about people. You don't even know what it is. You may not even know if you're not one of those people who are just like tuned in all the time. You're like, well, I mean, I heard of intuition, but you know what I'm saying, if it's walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, I mean, duh, I don't need my intuition to see that. But there's something that's happening to you, an awakening. There's a very strong awakening energy. High Priestess and Hanged Man, very strong. So your intuition, when you're around other people, you may absorb certain things. You may feel what they're going through. You may you may be able to tell that they're full of crap. Like we're out having fun, but deep down they're like dying inside. And when they go home, they cry. And you may be able to feel this stuff on people. So with that energy, that shows that when you're around others, you're able, like you're getting downloads to them. There's stuff that you know about them you couldn't possibly know. Now, loss, though, would say that you are now, because of this, you don't see things the same. You don't want to have all that attention. It doesn't make you happy to constantly be in the know and in the now and all around all these people. In the Eight of Wands, you're ready to move on, and you're ready to defend or stand on this. Like this is it. Like you may not, and so that's why I was saying there's two different sides. There's on the mundane, very mundane level, you did not read the room, and you're out having a blast and accepting all invitations, and now people look at you differently because you've changed. You may have felt all this stuff about these people, and you may have accidentally blurted something out, and they all are looking at you weird or funny now. And so that may be something there, but for the vast majority of you, there's those who are now saying, when I'm around other people, it affects everything about me. I don't want to be around a bunch of people anymore. And I'm having dark thoughts about it because I feel like I'm aligned and that I am now coming into some divine order of something. Like I feel like I'm in a different realm, like I have an authority or a control over something, and I don't understand fully what this is. And so I feel bombarded by this. It may even feel like a burden to feel this way. Like I never had social anxiety, and I'm not saying you have anxiety, but it's like someone that says, I've never felt this kind of, this way about being in a crowd of people. And maybe it's COVID that's causing me to feel this way. And they're saying, no, it's because you feel them. You feel their energy. You feel their pull. And you are now saying, I don't want to actually be in their space because it's messing with my energy. It's messing with me. Dark thoughts here are just seriously, you probably, it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top. You naturally probably are cutting people off or blocking people. And deception with Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups would mean that you're doing it because you're being sensitive. You know, that would mean that you're leaving things behind and dropping people because you're sensitive, because you're bitter, because you're stuck in your ways, or a lot of negative things. That's what the deception would say, is that you're doing this because you feel like you're above other people. You're doing this because you feel this way. People may be feeling this way towards you as a deception behind your back. Oh, Gemini thinks they better than us. Gemini thinks da 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 da. And they've got you in a box. They don't know you very well. That's why I say that they may see you differently than they ever saw you before. And so you have the vast universe with 9 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. And so this vast universe says that you must walk alone on this path. You're going to be left. You're going to be left alone, misunderstood a lot. You're always going to have to defend yourself. The path to enlightenment is very tough. And a lot of Geminis are actually going through a path of enlightenment. I can't say this is the vast majority of Geminis that are going through this. Some Geminis, honestly, truly, some Geminis are going through this. The others, side of them are going through that phase where they went out a lot and they were around a lot of people and they stood out, and people now are looking at them like, oh my gosh, Gemini thinks they're all that. And so you might find that a little disheartening, like they don't really get me, and I'm just gonna ignore or leave that group of friends behind because, they don't get me at all. They don't even understand me on the deepest level. I see how they could think these things about me. But the other ones, this enlightenment here, you're gonna be walking alone a lot. You're gonna be very abundant, right? You're on your way to being one of those types of people that can trust their instincts fully. Like you probably don't trust your instincts all the way at this point. You're maybe a little baffled by them. Um, this looks very deep, man. You may be confused as to why enlightenment is bringing about so much great change, and the change is not small or pleasant. And so you may be like, there's no way that this is causing this much freaking confusion in my life. And then you have these dark thoughts here of realizing it's very lonely at the top. And, in order, when you come into an awareness such as this, you are a cut above other people. Not that you're better than other people, but when you are, standing a little higher than other people, you have a different viewpoint. You have a different vantage point than others. And so this would be about you realizing that some people you really got to cut out. You see stuff above everyone that you can't explain, but there's something off about this one or that one there. And you could see far ahead into the inner workings of a person. And this is you cutting people out here. And so that you have dark thoughts about it. I wish I couldn't see that kind of thing, probably. Like, why do I have to be able to see this? You may want to abandon this gift, but there's a beautiful energy of this gift. It's some of you guys are becoming so intuitive, it's unreal. Trust it, okay? So you could be dealing with an Aries, a Pisces. You could be dealing with an Aries, Pisces cusp. We have another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Cancer or Scorpio here. So you could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp, like I said, right? I did say that. We also have Aquarius, Pisces. We also have a Libra, Scorpio cusp energy as well. So that's what we've got. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.